Hello friends, before going to this video, actually I wanted to ask you people, so you want to learn about Japanese language. So I have learned for almost 2 years and I found some interesting observations. So if you are interested, please do comment. Based on the people request, I may share my insights and I'll teach you in a very different way. Maybe not technically the teaching style, but you will learn. I found the way of learning very much possible, and I think I'll share those ideas. I'm planning to teach in Telugu for those people in Telugu language because it's very rare for them to get in Telugu material. So I'm going to teach them in Telugu language in Japan Telugu channel. So if you're planning to learn, if you want me to teach for in English also for you people, please do comment and let me know. This is a Minna no Nihongo textbook. If you complete these books around 50 lessons, you'll be around close to N3 level, JLPT N3 levels. Let's get into the video now. So in this video I'll be sharing about that the question, like I'm getting this question about in the comments last week recently. So the question is, this question, he's from mechanical engineering background and his last graduation thesis is about the related with the thermal properties of the particular composite material. And sorry, I don't think it's offensive, I'm not sharing more personal details. Please feel free to comment. I hope it is fine. I'm not sharing your personal details. I'm bringing the context and I'll add some more insights and other fields also, how it will connect. So he works with the composite materials and it's a graduation thesis in bachelor's, and for master's he want to do something related to the space technology research, that is a applied mechanical subject to my understanding. So that's the situation. So how can he apply, whether it is possible he can get the scholarship? It's not allowed, like if the research is different, is it possible to do my research under the MEXT scholarship even though my research is bachelor's is different? So there is this question exactly what he posted to me. So it's relevant field or applied field, it's basically it is close to the same meaning, so you don't need to worry. That is what to say, common. You don't need to worry at all. You are perfectly fine to apply and go for and get selected. That's the first situation. And second situation, let's say you are little bit close to the field. This is mechanical, right? So my subject is now quantum science. It's applied mechanical related field, interdisciplinary. Many people work in this field, and let's say some people work in interdisciplinary with even design team, the mechanical people with the design people, because they need mechanical aspects, and the particular problem needs the people from this background also, and some electrical people, especially the electronics side. So the chip level and the circuit level, they need electrical people, but they also need mechanical people and they also need additional people. The recent electronics, the where you can put like wearable electronics, it will be on your body and it should be compatible to the body. All this I saw some of the photos in the research in the South Japan in Hiroshima University. So these kind of subjects also is connected with the same research, right? So it's perfectly fine. Your skill is basically balancing. And other side, if you see, let's say CSE background, you are from CSE background, and many of my friends in CSE background, now they did masters in electronics and they work with electronics and CSE interjection areas in the companies. So they work in US and other Europe countries. So all this diversified. Even my friends in mechanical, they work in computer science background completely now, because they got the skills trained, and they used to do some projects and they had some interest and maybe minor ones. Later they built on that. So this way, it's like you are not completely diverted from the main area, and you are having your skill. You are competent in your skill, right? So try to showcase that one in the application, right? So wherein that also I think I told you some of the videos, like I told to describe your present research area and then go for your proposed research area and then come to the discussion, right? So if you say the present research areas is very different and the future proposed is very different, maybe it is conflicting. It's that's what maybe your question. So you should be careful. My suggestion, maybe it may not be the everyone thinks, but my suggestion will be, you start with the regular project title, but go for the explanation in a way that you are including the keywords and the relevant research field of your interest which you are proposing in the next section. Though let's say my first bachelor's project, I worked with angular mounts, which is a mechanical related project, completely the angular mounts and the design project, but I entered into the welding section because I thought it is applied area. I convinced our teacher I will work in this project, I'll competent enough. And then some of the questions in some of my interviews, they will ask me like how can you what is your relevant experience? I even went for the HTML, the web development jobs interviews in my masters during placements, and he convinced, but yeah, they filtered because they have better candidates in the core background. So some things are relevant, and I made my CV look like I am completely into this computer's background. So the entire story in document, you can make it, the keywords are the phrases according to the proposal you are making, right? That is my suggestions, I would suggest. So it's don't simply put the words plainly, try to write and try to add the keywords. For example, let's say you are in you want to do something in robotics and you're from electrical background, so you know how to write. It's very straightforward, right? If it is electronics, it may be slightly you need to do something. If it is electrical, something like that. I used to hear these stories. And if it is mechanical also, you cannot say something about the software side of the robotics. You can say the hardware side of the robotics. Like that, your fields should be saying the story, like your experience should be saying the story that you're competent enough, and you can hope to convince the teacher and the panel members that they are suitable. And yeah, the MEXT panel, the MEXT applications, I got some information. It's confidential, but I cannot reveal completely. The summary is like this. So they are trying to increase even the slots even more, and even there was some discussion on the fellowship hike because they cut down in 2016, and now it was a bit lower than 2016. They used to get 190,000 something like that per month. Now it was 145. So they are asking some things, and also there's some discussions are going on. Maybe you'll be advantageous if the slots are increased, right? It may be the embassy or it may be the university. So keep your efforts as best as possible. And yeah, I think I will keep sharing this analysis and suggestions for each question or each important question. Maybe you'll find it valuable and you can improve. And about life in Japan also, we'll keep sharing the different aspects. Those who even you don't want to come to Japan, try to get some ideas or the information like that, so you can use it in the context when there is some questions in the interviews, right? So that is my advice for the research plan application to the professor in a different research. So now you are saying your research field is different from the proposed research, right? And I know situations where the students research field is matching with the project research field, but the teacher is completely different, but he diversified his research to this field. How you can think like a teacher is not the core background of the teacher is, let's say, electrical or computers or maybe mechanical or maybe physics or the chemistry. So these people, they will work with the people from the hardware completely, what is different from their expertise. They are diversified over the years and they are working. How? Because they are competent enough and they've proven that by the publications and by the relevant credentials. For students, you cannot have a lot of that solid or physical evidences, the visible evidences. So you need to showcase whatever you have in your hands, like your projects and your courseworks and your genuinity while talking. Between the sentences, they'll give you such a way the questions would be like a bit deceiving, and if you are not wise enough, we cannot be wise because we don't know how they judge. Completely we cannot be wise. But I would say, I told you in the previous videos, you can try to stick to the research plan as if like you are bold to the research plan as much as possible. That is one way it is successful most of the times I've seen. And another way, some people are convinced that I want to come to Japan at any case, and something person gets chances in that way also. They are showcasing more on the solid interest. They want to come and work in this atmosphere, come and study in this atmosphere. So that percentage may be there, but maybe not so big. That is another one. And some people say like the crazy story what is happening now, one of the short he brought his story about the girlfriend story, and he want to find and make a family here and he will live here, something like that. So that is also very few people maybe got succeeded. Such it's not the main reason, but his research maybe is not so bad. So like that, there will be many successful positive traits which people get succeeded, and you can try your best. If you don't get any other idea how to convince or how to do the situation in the answering and all, you can follow our suggestions, stick to the research plan and go in the technical way. Wish you good luck. So stay tuned for next video. Please do subscribe and let's make it monetized. We get more interesting content soon. Thank you. Wish you good luck.